How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Universal Veteran here again with another video, and I just want to make this video just because I haven't updated you guys on anything new recently. I figured I would make a video instead of doing a live stream, because I'm not that good with live streaming anymore. But we are working on this big ass model. I am currently doing all the poxes and boils. It's been quite a challenge, to be honest, because this model is insanely grotesque in the number of boils and poxes and everything, zits, whatever you want to call them. They're everywhere. And I'm currently going layer by layer, color by color, one color at a time, one side at a time, trying to get every single little boil possible on this model. And I used to say, like, when I had poxwalkers, I would hate doing them because of the endless boils. But this model's huge and it's big enough for me to actually appreciate, because I can see them all. So when I'm actually painting all of these boils, they're big, they're chunky. And while there's thousands of them, it's always fun to see, ooh, I missed one. Ooh, I missed one. It's like finding a pimple on your back and wanting to pop it, But in this instance, I'm creating the pimple. So it's given me a lot of fun. I will say this model is really overwhelming in terms of this. So if you ever feel like getting this model in the future, just be aware of the fact that you're going to end up doing fucking you're gonna spend a lot of time just endlessly painting these boils over and over and over. I mean, if you want to do it and just paint the skin and just call it a day, that's perfectly fine. It's reasonable. I'm not going to judge, but for me, who wants to be as professional and detailed as possible, I'm going to go over these poxes, 5 times, because I put the initial red down. I'm going to show you real quick. Red down. And then from there, I put, so all this red is Flesh Terror's red contrast. Come on, zoom in. Flesh Terror's red contrast. So as you can see on this side, that's just the red. Then I put the first orange is Jokero orange. I like this orange just because it kind of brings out the orange. Then I'm going over them with Radiation Glow. So this is what it looks like with just the I'm going to just call it Joker orange. And then this is what it looks like with the orange over top of it. And then from here, I'm going to add a yellow. I'm going to add 2 layers of yellow. I'm going to add Avarian Sunset. This is a darker yellow. And then I'm going to use a brighter yellow for the highlight as a Uriel yellow. And like I said, this model is intense. Very, very intense in terms of what you can look. I will kind of show you. See, there's like some boils that I've even missed. They're just covered. See, like right there, I've missed it. They're just literally everywhere on this model. So it's fun, it's rewarding going over everything, but we're getting there slowly. And some of these are so small that you can barely see, me doing anything. I'm just trying to do my best to get every single bit. So yeah, it's been quite a fun experience. The mouth parts, I kind of did a mixture of different colors. So I initially painted in the throat with 3 different layers. I did a red, I did a purple, and then I did a bright purple or pink. And then I went over the teeth with a new paint that I got. Let me see if I can find it. It is I don't remember. I can't find it. Oh well. So the teeth were quite the experience. I initially did it with just a brown. Come on, focus. Focus. And then I did, I think it's, what is he called? Typhus Brown or something. But I put that over it, and I really liked how the effect came out. Sorry, I don't want to blind everybody. So I put that on there, and then I put Blood for the Blood God over top of that, just because I love how that looks with the blood aspect of it. So yeah. So I am currently working on this model. I will hopefully have it done by today. I've done most of the initial stuff, so it shouldn't take too long for me to get it all done. But I'm not rushing it, you know. If it takes another day, you know, on Saturday for me to finish, then that's what it takes. Because I still got to do the base. I have something very special for the vase. I'm gonna give you kind of an idea. So normally with my Death Guard, I kind of do like a swampy feel, but I've always put swamp and the aspect of I've added gravel and I've added dirt and mud and whatnot. But for this, I kind of want him to be in the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the base green in a spiral fashion in the middle. I'm going to add like little tendrils of green, almost like flowing into the whirlpool at the center. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some duct tape. I'm going to duct tape the entire surrounding of it. I'm going to fold over the duct tape's rim so it creates a natural barrier. Then I'm going to take out some of this, I have this Puddles by Acrylic. I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to create a thin film layer. I'm also going to add some terrain, so I'm going to paint a few dead bodies, a few skulls and whatnot, and I'm going to put it in there. Then I'm going to dump this stuff over top of it, let it dry, so it'll create a nice little thin layer, almost as if he's in water, you know? I don't have any epoxy, so I can't really do that with this, but I'm going to keep stacking the layers on and making it dirtier and dirtier, adding bits, grimes, dust, you know, different things inside of the water. I'll blow on it a little bit, give it that little ripple effect, and I'll also paint it so it's, you know, a swamp. And then by the end of it, it should be covering the top of his feet and his arms right about there. So it'll be a nice inch, maybe an inch and a half of water, liquid, whatnot. And he will be surrounded by dead bodies, grime, gross leaves, dead trees, dead bodies, skulls, you know, mushrooms growing out of the water, you know, just any kind of like things you would naturally find in a dirty ass swamp. And that's what I'm going to have his base be. That's going to take a while because this shit takes a while to dry. So even if I get done with the model itself, the base is I'm going to have to go over it every day with a new layer to get it finished. But I'm hoping by Saturday I can show you guys what it looks like and it could be, you know, good to go. So I'm going to end this video here. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like down below. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for my shorts as I finish this, and have a good day, guys. Peace.